The Mandalorian was the recent episode of The Mandalorian Season 3, and I gotta say, this is a pretty fine episode. I didn't love it or anything, but I liked it for sure. It's where Din finally gets to go to Mandalore, but first he goes to Tatooine to meet with the Junker lady who's returned, and it looks like Tatooine's in better shape from last time we saw in the Book of Boba Fett. We even get a mention of Boba, and it looks like Mando's still trying to find the part he needs to rebuild the IG droid, but the Junker gives him a R5 from New Hope. So it looks like they go on their little adventure, and then they go to Mandalore, and Din has the droid scan the area, but he's too scared. But Din just says, "Quit being a baby," and then R5 loses his signal, and Din tries to search for the droid, but it looks like he's in some cave-like area. That's a lot to explore since Mandalore's been ruined, and even the atmosphere is dangerous. He even has to put a breathing mask on. And then later, I think he gets captured by these droid things. I almost thought it was Kazan Paratus from The Force Unleashed, but it wasn't. Honestly, it was like a creature similar to it. It was half machine, half creature. And I think Grogu tries to rescue him, but Din's just go find Bo-Katan. And then I love the part where Grogu just hops and then runs away in his little ball thing. And then he uses the N1 Naboo starfighter with the R5 droid, and then they land. And Bo-Katan's just like, "I thought I told you to go away," and then it's revealed that she finds out that it's Grogu, and then they take the ship, and then Din's been captured. It almost looks like he's ready to get just melted in a way. And then Bo-Katan sort of has the Darksaber again, in a way. But they haven't fought in combat, so Din's still the owner of the Darksaber. And then Bo saves the day, and then later they try looking for the mines of Mandalore. And I thought this would be set up later in the episodes of this season, but no. But looks like they find it early on episode 2, and then I thought Din was gonna take off his helmet for a second, but I was like, nah, he ain't. And he's just like, "I am going through the mines of Mandalore. The creed is mine." And then he is taken down by a swamp-looking creature, and we all I couldn't imagine how Bo-Katan could just find Din deep within the water, since it's so dark in that cave they're in. Then she basically finds Din, and then restores him, and then he wakes up, and then the episode kind of just ends. So this kind of reminded me of the season 2 episode, the Spiders episode from season 2. This is an early episode they're doing. That's just a simple story from then we're gonna get the bigger story as the episodes go on, hopefully. But yeah, there was nothing too big in this episode. Honestly, I wasn't surprised when Bo-Katan was gonna save Din. It kind of just went whatever. She does tell Grogu about how she fought side by side with the Jedi, so maybe we can learn more for sure. And Grogu's force abilities are getting better. He's able to jump and then force push an entire creature away when it's about to attack him. So that was nice. I think my only criticism for this episode is that I feel like the story is going really fast, that I can't tell how it's going to be wrapped up, since everything is going really quickly. But other than that, we'll have to wait and see. I'll probably give this episode 7 out of 10. So with that said, thanks for watching. May the Force be with you always.